And who were you with?
Weaver County Patriots.
Tell me what the group was all about.
We're just a local patriot group about educating people about liberty and freedom over tyranny. We came together as a part of Take Action for Freedom, which was started by Open Shop, the Minnesota girl, back in 2021. She's a local Utah businesswoman and saw the fractured nature of our communities.
Hey, D3 Media, how are you? How's my video and audio?
Some friends that weren't as paranoid about getting a cold. So that turned into us meeting together as friends, and then friends got to realize that our rights were stripping away from us faster than we were realizing it, and now we kind of morphed into the Weaver County Patriots. So that's kind of our thing.
Thank you, Jose.
And what brought you out here today?
We're out here as a memorial and bring up awareness to police violence.
Thank you, D3.
Lack of due process.
Talk about what brought you out here? What are the concerns?
Chase Allen was a good friend. His family are good friends of mine, and he was murdered by the police sitting there in the post office just to come to get stamps or whatever. No due process, and I'm a constitutionalist. I teach Constitution. I'm very well checked out on law now because of certain events that have transpired. So the fact that our government framework is all about law and order, and the people that have been charged with executing that
Hey, DMA.
have no concept.
This is a rally for Chase Allen. He was murdered by the Farmington Police Department.
See the freedom stripping away from our country faster than most of the countries. The 25 countries I visited is appalling. That's why.
And what does it mean, to see people come out here like this with you?
It's encouraging. I mean, it's very encouraging to see that people are with us to bring up and continue to bring the awareness that we have to call out evil in all of its forms. While I'm not against police at all, I tend to actually support the police. But in this particular incident, knowing what we know about the family's case against Farmington Police and the county attorney, that Chase's mom had a case against them, and Chase was a witness, and they murdered her only witness. That's shocking to me that the media has failed to cover any of that. They've excoriated the family and the media about their sovereign citizen nonsense. That's not true. They're not sovereign citizens. We're sovereign because we're created by the Most High God. We already have sovereignty. We don't have to claim sovereign citizen or anything. So we have a level of sovereignty already, and that doesn't say that we're not
to get the picture
or that laws don't apply to us, but proper laws, real law applies to us. Okay? And as you look at the flyers that are on my vehicle right now, driving infractions are not law. Those are not laws. These driving guidelines that cities and the state have, those are guidelines, those are rules, those are mandates, but they're not law. They don't have law is law is the common law, where we all have our right to our private property, which is our person, the right to due process, which was completely withheld from Chase and his family. That's real law. Traffic infractions are not breaking the law. Now, I'll say, as I told the Farmington City Council, that I'm supportive of law enforcement generally because to maintain a level of civil order in society, we have to have some standards that everybody kind of agrees to. And when we get our license, we somewhat do that. We agree to abide by traffic, things like that. But those are not absolutes. They're not the law. And I have 2 cases on my windshield that show that the Supreme Court has upheld the right of citizens to use their personal conveyance in traveling without a license, without papers. Because once we go to a place where you have to have a driver's license or papers to even move, we're looking at we're in 1930s Germany. That's exactly where we're headed. And unfortunately, school doesn't teach that at all anymore. And I get mocked occasionally and my teachers when I was in college. I got mocked because I saw the tyranny already, 5-10 years ago, and called it out. So, unfortunately, our education system has an agenda to condition we the people to accept overpressive and tyrannical government as a norm. We've been conditioned to accept that, and that's not law.
Amen.
That's not the framework that the founders intended. That's not the law of God at all. He wants us to be free. He wants us to live our lives where the main law of the land, which is the big 10 commandments, thou shalt not kill. Abortion kills what? 3 million babies here just in the U.S. 3 million babies. That's murder. Chopping them up in the womb and pulling them out by pieces. That's murder. It's barbaric. Driving without a license plate or papers. My friend is shot in his car over that. And we, the people, stand by and allow abortion to take place on a regular basis under the premise of choice. It's appalling.
Anything else about today that you want people to know about what you're doing here today, what you're here for?
Well, I'm here in, this is a great country. It was founded with the right principles, the right laws, the right heart. The Lord had a heart that our country would be a city on a hill demonstrating humanity and compassion and empathy, and that we could live under Republican government. Not Republicans and Democrats, I'm talking Republican form of government, which that's not taught at all either. It's not democracy, it's a Republican form of government. And if you don't know the difference, you need to become a Congress to find out what the difference is. But I would say that these folks understand that concept, and it's really great to see everybody today. Some people came from a long ways to participate, and we're very grateful to all of our city folks that came out here to support the effort, and we're grateful that the Farmington City Council allowed us to speak for them out. We just implore them to do the right thing. This was murder on the streets of their city. Now, I don't live in Farmington, but I do business in Farmington, and I can't even carry my firearm now because I've spoken out against the Farmington police and other injustices, and I'm afraid now that I'm going to end up at the parking lot and get shot for no reason. So I can't even carry my own self-defense, which I'm legally authorized to do. As I said, I spent 10 years in the Navy with the idea that I was defending our way of life worldwide and here at home, and to find out that our protections have been stripped away from us, where we're left with a shell of privileges and
Welcome,
and all
everyone.
that
Welcome.
is appalling.
So how much are they going to take out of this?
Oh, they're
Because
gonna-
I talked to them for an hour.
They're not gonna post it.
I talked for an hour and they didn't show anything.
I'm right here.
Just like the parade was your plan.
We already have a map. It's all mapped out on Telegram already.
And
I don't
then
know.
you
I
wanna
don't.
explain-
It is
okay.
good that 13 showed up. But again, you need to take my phone number so I can talk to Adam Herbitz, because there's so much more that he's not getting. You guys don't know anything about the assassination shot, do you? You didn't put it on your television. We found it. The gun was planted. I showed pictures of it as they're dragging Chase out, still pictures. There's no gun there. They planted the gun. And you can tell by the debris moving around on the seat that they went in there looking for stuff. This was I don't know how deep this goes, but the judge that saw Diane Allen, he's culpable too, because I pulled him up today. I could show you all the laws. I gave them to the news people last time, and they never talked about them. You know it's called traveling? That we have the right by the Supreme Court not to have a driver's license, that in 1930, that's when they came up with the scheme that everybody's supposed to pay
This
for
is
driver's
Farmington.
license and license plates.
For-profit
That's what they
state.
did. And it's only for commercial use, but they didn't tell us, and they keep doing it, and they don't want to let the cat out of the bag, because they're corrupt. They're pieces of crap.
Let's do it.
This is the news.
Speaker on.
I'll get that microphone. Thank you.
Excellent.
You guys need to raise up, you young folks.
Yeah, you
Trying to
got-
save this country for you.
You guys need to start telling the truth, not just one side.
Yeah, turn it on.
We the people have the right to be secure in our papers, our property.
All right, guys, welcome, everyone. I'm here at Farmington. We're doing a rally for Chase Allen.
Everybody, we're gonna come on, pull together. We're gonna go ahead and do a prayer before we kick off the parade.
Ma'am, I'm glad that you caught on to the fact that it's a corporation.
Lord,
Yeah,
Father
yeah,
God,
I
corporation,
know,
people
don't
I
know
know,
for this
but most
beautiful
people
day.
don't get it.
Thank you for all these friends to turn out. And in memorial for Chase Ellen, our friend. He's a young man, he's a patriot, and he was trying to demonstrate that we could exercise our rights, our actual natural rights, and still be respectful while doing so. And he was killed by people whose hearts have turned away from you, Lord. We lift up the police officers, the city council, the leadership of the city of Farmington, and all of our surrounding cities, Lord. We lift up the leadership and law enforcement to you, that you would open up their hearts, that they would return to constitutional principles, and particularly your principles. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Lord, all of these commandments, which are just really good principles for living when it was time to stand. Lord, we lift up our leadership, that they would see that they're the lesser magistrates.
It looks like I'm losing internet here. Connection. How's audio? How's video?
And that their hearts would be receptive to that. Lord, we're lifting up our prayer in all of our cities and towns in our state. Governor Cox, Lieutenant Governor Henderson.
Yes, standing tall. We need to get with Dylan's family.
Or bring them to you. Maybe they don't have a saving faith, Lord. We just lift them up to you.
John, thank you.
Would prick their heart. That they would turn away from the evil that they've been embracing. And try to restore wholesomeness and authenticity to our state, to our lives, to our families. Lord, thank you again for everybody that came out today. We just ask for traveling mercies if you came from a long distance. We thank the media that came and joined us today. Use your words wisely. Use your words wisely. We're trying to preserve the country that the Lord has given us for you. And we need your help. Lord, thank you for all. In Jesus' name, we thank you for all. Amen.
Amen.
Now, before everybody leaves, I want to say one thing. You have to like, you got to like the governor, the worthless John Reyes, our attorney general. I've written 4 times. He never written back to me. You got to get your Congress people and our state senators involved. And what is it? Brad Wilson's the Speaker of the House. He represents us in Davis.
Hey, Randy, how are you?
And then Stevenson's our state senator. You got to write those people and tell them, do your damn jobs. Get up off your ass and do your job.
This is 100% true right there.
So if you don't want to take the time to write these people, this is lost. One guy writing a letter ain't going to do any good. But if you get one other person besides yourself and ask them to do the same thing, then they can't stop from looking at us and listening to us. All they give a crap about is your one vote that you have. That's so powerful. I don't vote anymore. I don't give a crap. But if you get that one vote, that's what they're looking for. All these guys are worthless. Okay? And I'm going to give a pitch to myself about something. I wrote a book in 2012. It's called Stand Up America. Please, it's free. It's on every website nationally.
Hey, Mark, what's up?
Read the first chapter and find out how our policy
So, a lot of people are, I think, are gonna drive down the street without license plate or a paper plate over their license plate. This is what Chase had in his car.
I understand what you're saying, but yeah, but the thing is, you got to get this judge out of here too. He's culpable for this young man's death.
Amen.
Could have done it.
That's the point. It's the judge's fault.
That's right. It is
Because they never prosecute the evil.
Go up to the police department. There's a guy in
It's Utah defense.
another guy in California. The guy in Texas won 2 lawsuits, $250,000 each one, and he has them sign a contract when the police pull him over, and the police go, no, forget it, or I've already heard about you. You can drive without a federal or a state license or license plate.
You can ignore it with an impunity.
That's right.
You
And you
can
can tell them
ignore
to
it
kiss
with
your ass if you want to. You can say anything you want to a police officer, any dirty word. It's a freedom of speech. You don't have to, and I'm not trying to be contentious, but if you watch these bastards like I have, and how many times they try to violate your rights, you'll be the same way that I am. Yes, yes.
You are, we are a constitutional record. You are the justice. You are a witness. You
Were you in special ops?
Corporate members. We are not corporate
Direct
members.
D,
We're
what's up, my
men and
friend?
women. So rules and statutes and any
So
laws
this is
that
a rally
corporation
for Chase
does not
Allen was
cannot
murdered
apply
by
to
the
living
Farmington
person
police
without
for
weapons.
driving with a no license plate in his vehicle
Because they're not
and for exercising his rights
they didn't even sign
just because he had a weapon in his vehicle, and he was a concealed carrier.
All congressmen are liable for fraud. They are null and void on their face. All of it, because they haven't even signed their oath and their proper bond, because they know that they are working as a corporate entity, and they don't want you to know that they are working in total fraud, which doesn't mean it's voidable.
Thank you,
It
Direct
means
D.
it's void on its face.
Right. Now to give everybody encouragement, I have several different venues. One, in court, on and for the record, where the judge and the district attorney surrendered to me in court because I was going to take them under U.S. Code, Title 18, U.S. Code 241, 242.
Yes, deprivation of rights under color of law.
I'm talking about the God endowed individual inalienable right to travel with any mode of conveyance that you
Yes,
desire,
yes.
without any form of license or any form of vehicle registration. So I don't even have it today. Now today, when they pull up behind me and they read my license plate, they find out who I am. They turn around real quick and get the hell out of there. Their computers flash red because they know that I will put the judges in prison and the DAs in prison.
Yes, because they are profiting from every time you buy a driver's license, or they have a so-called court in their
Or a
court.
citation.
Anything they profit from it. They have trust accounts in your name, and they profit from every time they prosecute a child of God. These are wicked.
Contract with them, and it's not a contract legal.
They're wicked. They're wickedness because they know what they're doing.
Every word that he said was right.
Yes.
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 He wasn't doing anything wrong whatsoever.
Can I give you some more hope? Cache County just had an audit. 2 of the former prosecutors are under indictment.
Good. Hallelujah. We the people we are supposed to audit our public servants. The problem is these people are so criminal that the only way to bring them to account is on the 4-corner rule. You need to go to your local, just like this gentleman, which one? He said, you need to write them, go on email, go on the computer and send them an email, a Gmail, whatever mail you use electronically. Did you know that when you send
Thank
an
you, Standing
email
Tall.
or a notice
Thank you for stopping
electronically,
by.
by law, it is a legal document. So you email it right from your house.
You know, I just want to make a comment about all this. I work with 125 Tea Party organizations in the state of Wisconsin. We're called the Wisconsin Tea Party Coalition, okay? And instead of just writing, we put the Republicans for the President of the United States. We put them in. we put and we gave them the presidency of the United States of America. We gave them huge majority, especially in the House and the Senate. Okay. So we gave the Republicans total power, okay? So also what they did is they went in, and I'm standing next to, I'm a Ronald Reagan Gold Medal Award winner that was given to me by the Republican Party, James DeMent, Tom Reynolds, okay? It was in the newspapers all across the United States. They put me as the Republican Advisory Committee for businesses all across the United States, okay? And so what I'm trying to convey is that the Republican, okay, so what did the Republicans do with that power? They spent more money on timing the socialist projects than the Democrats ever did wish to do.
They're
And
two
Trump
wings
still-
of one
the
bird.
same
When
bird.
are we going to wake up?
Yeah.
This is a corporate fraud being played on we the people, and they're nothing but clowns. They put on a suit and a badge, and they pretend that they are expressing the law. They are not. They are corporate agents on foreign soil. They are foreign corporate agents. Bar member means British accredited registry.
Accreditation.
They have come onto our soil. Don't forget about
The city of Farmington has a lot of bootlickers, a lot.
Stole your crown. No, it's still happening. It's not from.
Oh, no.
Of
I'm
course it
saying it
is.
happened back during the Revolution.
1666 is when it happened. The popery, the Antichrist, who puts money and value on your souls and your feet. They believe they have the right. They actually believe they have the right
I understand.
to
I've
own your
demanded
soul.
my ass.
In the value,
I know.
birth
I wrote
certificate,
that's how you
and
have it.
taxation without representation. And every congressman, every legislator,
but
every
what I'm trying to
person
say
in
is
the
you
government,
have to
so-called
demand it,
government,
because
the
if you
mindset
ask, that
is
shows
guilty
submission.
of fraud and
Yeah, well-
treason against we the people. And if you study, you'll find out that's true. That is true.
Now,
Let me just say something. We the people are the higher powers of God because we ordained and established our laws
Yes.
on all presidents, on all vice presidents, on all Republicans, all Democrats, all attorneys generals, all district attorneys, all courts, and all judges. And you can read it. It's in the Constitution.
Of course.
And it says in scriptures under Romans 13, 1 through 5, that the only way that any person has the authority to make laws, so to speak, is by being the higher powers of God. So we were ordained by God.
Assassinated by a corporate agent.
We are together. I didn't mean that.
Agency.
Okay, guys. So we have a route picked out, and just follow the car in front of you. But we want to explain really fast where we're going.
I need to say something here. President Trump has asked us all to send affidavits so they can have lawful standing to arrest these people.
Just write a notice and put the word affidavit on top, and then under the word affidavit. That's the only difference between a letter and an affidavit, is you put the word affidavit on the top of your letter. And then under it, yes.
Thank you everyone for coming today. And Chase Allen are the smartest, bravest people I personally know, and they actually walk their talk. Not enough people are walking their talk. So until we get numbers, this
solemnly agreeing that
and,
everything that you say is
after me
true.
and
You're a
Sean talked
witness,
fast
and no
and
judge,
about what do we
no
do?
law in the
We're
land can shoot an affidavit
So
down.
thank you for coming
Forget
and
about a letter.
supporting
Put the word affidavit on
this
it.
rally for Chase Allen. Our work's not done. It's only beginning. These are trying times. God bless the family who have showed up today, and they're still in a heartbroken manner. As far as where we're going today, we're going to go up on 200. It's right here past the gas station, past the police station. We're going to turn right onto Glover's Lane and go over the freeway. We're going to make another right onto 650 West and go past Farmington High School. And we're going to go into a neighborhood. And the reason we're going into a neighborhood is because it's the Allen's it's the Allen's neighborhood. And Diane and Chase Allen, where Diane and Chase Allen and Kevin and everyone live. So we're going into that neighborhood because there are a lot of supporters of Chase Allen in that neighborhood. And then we're going to be coming back around where Farmington Station is on Clark Lane, State Street, back here. There is a witness that lives 2 blocks away here that saw this event, who I know, who works at the Rock Dental Hotel. I propose that whoever wants to follow Jay and I in our Dodge white truck goes past their house too, because I've tried to get them to speak up. And I'm thinking they're being intimidated. I've known these people. So I actually know these people. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. So, and then wherever else you're called to go, but we'll come back around to the post office.
I appreciate
Okay.
but I hope that everybody.
Yep, just follow the car in front of you again, because, there's gonna be stoplights and that and the other, but just keep going, so. Okay, here we go.
All right, so I guess everyone's gonna take a drive now, and then
$137,000 per year to discredit me. So they put stuff on the
and then I guess I'll stay live. You guys want me to stay live for the drive? So we got. Yeah, I got your. Jose, I don't know if they are. I don't think so. Not sure. I'll stay live in the drive. I'll go with you, buddy.
Good. Can you get my glasses down there? I'll just put them in the back.
Here's Utah Defender.
Hey, how are you? We're raising hell and giving them hell.
Yeah. Can you hold this for me?
Absolutely. Here's Utah Cop Watch on his own channel. He'll probably edit that out.
It's live streaming.
Yep, good. You're a good man, and I like the way your breath smells.
I thought they were gonna take the license plates off.
Go ahead. Okay, I let 2. That's good enough. Oath breaking will face consequences. I like that. Yeah. Like it. Oh, we should get a license plate that says Chase Allen on it. That'd be so cool, wouldn't it? Yeah. I met his sister. I started crying. Oh, look at it. I know you want to take that dog home, don't you? Yeah. I don't have any soda for you, sorry.
It's okay. Anything you want to say? Anything you want to talk about? We got 51 people looking, watching us right now.
What I would like to tell your people is that you have a couple of my videos on there, but I'm Utah Defender. If you go to my channel,
Jordan Lott said, "What's up?"
I have on my channel. I expose which Utah Cop Watch showed. I expose the guy named Kyle Avery that does an assassination shot to the back of Chase Allen's head. I also show you when they're pulling out Chase Allen. There is no gun where it was placed by the police department. The police department tampered with evidence. It's a felony. And just like this murder, they're all culpable for the murder. All those police officers that showed up, every one of them. The first 3 videos that are posted there, your mind.
Yeah, make noise here. We're coming up to the police department.
Started that, didn't I?
Yeah. Buddy. Makes it look all blurry.
Just watched it yesterday. How about that? Take me outside.
Again, welcome everyone. We're coming up to the police department right now. There's the police department. Here's the criminals. We also would like to get together with the family of Dylan. He was also murdered by Sandy Police Department. I believe it was a welfare check and he got murdered.
Everybody else out there?
Yeah.
Everybody else out there?
Yeah. There you go. Again, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone.
There's some signs. See what the signs are.
Wake up the neighborhood. People need to be aware of all this. Especially here in Farmington, there's a lot of residents here that are bootlickers.
There's a lot of bootlickers in this neighborhood.
They love their police. They think the cops can't do no wrong.
Back the blue until it happens to you. Back the blue until they beat the hell out of you.
There you
Back
go.
the blue until they
Murder you.
Yeah, we're all for them, yeah.
They got people in the window there. Come on, dude, wake up. Let's go. Wake up, wake up. I wish the cops would try to mess with us right now.
If they drive by, they're going to get the finger from every car that's driving by.
I think Farmington police decided to just stay inside.
Yeah.
Not come out today.
They know this is going on. Get their shit out.
Yeah, something was cutting off my internet at the post office.
Really?
You know what? I'm gonna come and audit this place right here. The school district.
This whole area up here is growing like it's going out of style. Who's Chase Ellen?
Again, thank you everyone. I appreciate you guys being here today and showing some support.
I like that Colette. She's married, damn it.
We gotta hold these cops accountable. They need to all go to prison, especially the chief.
The judge.
Yeah.
That John Carl guy. He caused this stuff. He should have gone to the chief. I got the laws. They're right in the back seat. You wouldn't believe it.
I think the cops are hiding today. They said, don't come out.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't come out today. We need to protest in front of
We need to build a
that
police
cop's
department.
office.
Yeah.
I mean, that cop's house.
I gave you his address.
Yeah, we need to go protest in
got
front
it
of
with
his
you?
house.
You
No.
got it with you? Oh. You can gun your car all you want, dipshit. Go for it! Go for it! Who's this fucker behind his brain? Hope you get lost. Dipshit.
That's back the book behind us.
Really? Was he back the blue? Do you have it
Yeah.
on his car?
Yep.
Screw him. You know you're sitting. You know if we got marks on us, they know who I am. With
Probably a cop lives there.
this is where we're going. The picture.
Look, there's a cop right there.
This isn't her street. This isn't her street. This is not hers.
But this is
This is not hers.
but this is Chase Allen's neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
So this is Chase Allen's neighborhood. I hope my internet's it's good still. I hope video's still good, audio, because it keeps telling me that to reconnect.
Tell them to give you a 1 if they can still see you.
You get a 1 if you guys can still see me,
Or
hear
hear you.
me.
Or smell you.
I don't know if I can reach them. Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thank you, Crofty.
Don't forget to give my don't forget to look for Utah Defenders channel. There's 3 videos. The first 3 will really open their eyes about the police.
Thank you, everyone. Appreciate the support. I think I have Ellen's family in my live stream.
Cool. Nice. I should change my name to Utah Offender.
Offender.
Because I offend so many police chiefs, huh?
Yeah.
Look at all the ones that we've offended.
Thanks, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria. All of you said, get off the lawn.
Sure rules, thank you. I know we're driving and we're close to the
Yeah,
mountain,
this
so
is their neighborhood. There's their house. Like you see that big white van? That's their house. They'll have 2 white signs that says no trespassing.
and also they had to hire security because they're being harassed. They've been
The
threatened.
police shot a bullet through their window. We're alleging that. That's how great this police department is.
So this is Chase Allen's neighborhood.
Yep,
Oh,
right there
this
where the
is-
white van is. That's the house, pretty sure. That I pulled up to. Oh, yeah, that's their house right there. You can show it. Hi. There it is, right there. Chase Allen that flag is the first flag the United States had representing the United States, by the way. But that's Chase Allen family home.
I heard. I don't want to say it.
You heard what?
No, I don't want to say it.
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
Are you plugging me?
I heard that the city did something to their family's house.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. Look at how pretty that is. For those people that are in Utah, they don't do tract homes in Utah. They build each house individually by a contractor, which is kind of cool. There's very few areas that they're actually tract homes. That's
Yeah, thank you, Jose. The city has been about messing with this family for years, and I just recently heard that the city took their house away or something like that.
They tried to?
They tried to, or they did, or something like that.
Yeah, our government, the judge that heard Chase Allen's mother's trial, right in the middle of the trial, they served him a warrant for his arrest, and it was somebody else. They did it on purpose. Hi. Can you believe that? I can't believe that they did that. Howdy.
Let's see how the button works. Yeah, that's why I lose a lot of internet, because we're just around next to the mountains.
That's what my girlfriend said. Any comments you getting? You know what you're doing? You know I'm buying today, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know you are. You got lunch, right? Resident in this neighborhood, in this city, should be
thankful.
No, they should be pissed off at what the cops did. And
law,
very well educated. He was a lot
more than Justin Butcher, the guy that pulled him over at the stop. He accomplished more in his life than Justin Butcher will ever accomplish in 10 lives.
So the name of the officer that pulled him over, what's his name?
Justin Butcher.
And the sergeant, what's his name?
His name is Sergeant Tyler Jacobson, who's related to one of the news medias who keep trying to make the family out as lunatics and idiots and sovereign citizens, which they're not. Let me see, I gotta think in my head here. I can't, this is a critical, I gotta. The other officers are Jeffrey Horn, Justin Butcher, there's Kyle Avery, his name is Harrison, but he goes by a nickname, I can't remember it right now, but it's Chen, Harrison Chen. Mm-hmm. And the other names escape me for right now. We'll just substitute their names as dumbasses.
And then for everyone that thinks that that the footage they sent the footage that the police department released, all of them were edited.
You know that for a fact.
Only the longer video that they released was Officer A, which is Jacob.
Justin Butcher's
Justin Butcher.
He was-
His body camera goes up to 8 minutes and 49 seconds, and the rest of the officers involved their body cameras don't go over 4 minutes to 3 minutes. And where's the body camera? Where's the rest of the footage for each one?
They should have never turned them off.
And
ever. Tampering with evidence again.
in one of the videos from that I'm working on, Officer, I guess E is the Asian one. What was his name? Chin. Okay, on his video, you could see the sergeant multiple times look inside the car after they took Chase out, after they dragged him out. And where's his footage at? You know, they don't.
The thing is, the most critical footage that you could have looked at was B, which was Tyler Jacobson, and they edited out his videos that when he went into the car, you could have seen if Chase had a gun or not, and they totally blanked it out on purpose.
She's letting us all go. She's letting us all go. Again, thank you for tuning in. I am working on a video. It's gonna be over 20 minutes because you can't go through all the body cameras and put a small video to try to get the point of what they did to their own body cameras. There's a lot of stuff in their body cameras that they didn't realize to edit, and there's parts where when they pulled out, when they dragged Chase out, you could see the seat and you could see the floor. There's no gun there at all. And then even if there was a gun in the floor there from the beginning, they should have never, Jake, is it Jake? No, was that?
Which person you want?
The first one. The one that pulled him over. What's his name?
Just
that he's the one that yelled out gun.
Bullshit.
That's what their police. There's no way. All you could hear is one voice. Will you stop? No. Exactly. As soon as the chief released that body camera when he was in the conference room talking to the media and showing the media, oh, he did this and he did that, the AI should have stopped that. They should have stopped that.
And they never came forward, and that's why they can't do this investigation, because they're just covering for each other's murdering ass. And something else your viewers got to know is the news media. I talked to Fox 13 here in Salt Lake, the gal. I said, are you aware of the timeline this all took place? That from the time that Justin Butcher knocked on his window, that it only took 16 seconds to call for backup, and that was his fourth backup. You think that's his first. And then in 27 seconds, he detains them. In 3 minutes, you have 5 other officers that show up in the scene, of which 3 of the 5 officers were already there within the first minute because of the previous 3 backup calls that they did. And playing, and the Justin Butcher knocked on the window. Chase Allen in 3 minutes, 37 seconds. So you can't tell me that this wasn't pre-planned, that this was a conspiracy.
Am I back? Am I back? Give me a uno. Give me a one if you guys can still see me and hear me.
That was critical what I was saying, and then you lost your...
Thank you, Jose.
Jose is a good guy. I don't know who he is, but I like him a lot. If you ever go to Farmington, by the way, there's a Mexican restaurant right here on the corner of Main and State. And it's called, what is it called again? Francisco's Mexican Grill. Outstanding. They should go picket the fucking police oh, sorry, the police department.
Hey, let me get off of here really quick.
You want to film them, right?
Yeah, let me get off of here.
Okay. Okay, let me turn the corner and get in the sidewalk, all right? You get right in front of this camera. I just want to let you off. Right here. Film him. Go.
Whoa, stop. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining on this small little ride, showing support for Alan. This is the post office where everything happened, where the murder took place. If you, I mean, every time I see that those videos, I just can't believe how, I mean, I could believe how reckless and demons these cops were, you know, the way they dragged him out, his dead body, after they shot him and killed him, shot him so many times. They're still yelling at him, get your fucking hands up, get your fucking hands up. Like, they have no brain cells to realize that they just murdered a young man and they still want him to put his hands up. Well, I was left behind. I guess they were still going. Shit. Holy cow, check that out. Yeah. Oh, here they come. They just went around the corner to come back. Yeah, I've just looked at those the videos. It's very sad what they did. The cops have no heart at all. Anyone that says that the footage is raw and that didn't tamper with the evidence is crazy. Yeah, hope they do get justice. Well, I guess they're still going. Looks like they're still going. Go for another ride, I guess. Well, no, they're probably coming in. Huh? I think they're done. I think they're done already.
Number 5, why is it that you never reported that Chase Allen never pulled out his gun and pointed it at anyone during the traffic stop.
Oh, they're going for
There was
another.
camera footage of it.
They're going for another.
They couldn't
raid?
even doctor that
Yeah, you can
because
turn it off.
unless they would have gotten an actor to do it and phoned it up like they
Oh, I
did
guess
all
they're
the
going
others.
back to the police department.
Number 5. We should all pull in parking lot and beat on the windows. Why is it that you never reported?
We should all park in the.
Number 6. Why is it that the news media said that Chase Allen never complied with Justin Boucher? Why didn't you say that he was polite, monotone, and cordial during his entire encounter? These are all my points. One murder of himself, Justin Boucher. Chase Allen stated he didn't answer questions.
Oh, I thought we were done, but I guess not.
No, they said 2 is what Carolyn said.
Oh, 2. You're gonna go all the way around twice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
That's
gotcha.
crazy about it. We should actually go different. We should go right through the mall. That when Chase Farmington Mall. His passport was identifying himself and was compliant with Justin Boucher.
As soon as Chase gave the passport, he's identifying himself. He's
compliant.
He's compliant. He was
compliant
compliant, and the media keeps saying that he was uncorroborated and
bullshit,
and he wasn't complying, and all he had to do is go back in his car and run his name, de-escalate at that point.
Yeah,
but
they were all planned. It was all planned. He couldn't ruin everybody. All the planning they did to kill him. That's why he didn't stop it. He had everybody showing up. 6 officers were there, and they all, the majority of them, fired 2 magazines.
Here's the police department again.
they're out there, I won't honk. But if they're not, I'm going to honk.
100%. They all got the backup showed up in seconds.
What now?
I said 100% that backup showed up in seconds.
Oh yeah, it was. They were all that. Well, 3 of them are already there. You could watch their cars in the video as he's pulling over Chase. He knocks on his window. You get three other cars. One followed him right in behind him, and then 2 others come around the corner there, off the state. Yeah, it was all orchestrated because you can also see them. No one said anything, so Jacob. Taylor Jacobson is putting on his gloves. No one said put on your gloves, but they're all doing it, and they're all getting their guns ready. And the worst turd is that Kyle Avery. What a piece of crap.
Which one's that one?
He's the one that assassinated him. I want his name out there. That's the one where Justin Boucher, the guy that pulled him over, hit the window. See, Kyle opened the window. It wasn't broken. He let him out. He already had his seatbelt. Thought he was getting out of the car. That sergeant rushes him, because you don't want him standing up on his own because you want to beat the crap out of him, beat him senseless like they always do, all the police.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't even open the police department today.
No, it looks closed, totally.
So we're gonna do one more turn around. Our line got smaller.
Has it really?
Yeah.
Well, people have stop back there.
start saying hi. Again, I really appreciate everyone tuning in and showing support. Everyone's welcome to share any videos of this story from my YouTube channel and also from Utah Defender. Go to his channel and look at his video. He has
especially the last three,
a lot of stuff to say about this.
about how the gun was planted. I take you through the whole series of how they moved debris around to plant the gun, and also the other ones on Kyle Avery, who assassinated him, which Utah Cop Watch found the picture by manipulating the film. And then the other one is, I asked questions of the news media. The questions clearly show that the news media are the bootlickers of the police department. And the news media, all they do is they're like order takers. Can I take your order, police officers?
Yeah.
And they just like or record what they say, and they don't even question it.
Yeah. See, all of them call themselves journalists, right? They went to school, they went to college, and they got a degree on this stuff of being a journalist and stuff like that. But when they come out, they don't even use anything they were taught in on their classes. They come out and they don't even do their own investigation. They just take whatever the cops say, whatever the police department says, whatever the government says. That's all they report. They
Without
don't
question.
Yeah, they don't go out and investigate anything. They don't question what the cops are saying. They don't do anything like that. How can they call themselves journalists?
They're not journalists. They're order
I'm doing my own investigation with the video with a $19 app on the phone. $19 I pay for that app, and I'm doing my own investigation. I'm doing my own editing and checking square by square and everything on the videos. And the media has a big editing software professionals that they could do the same thing I'm doing, but they don't.
I asked Fox News 13. I said, "Did you know there was an assassin?" We have on my website. We have a picture, thanks to Utah Cop Watch, where the guy actually is doing a headshot to the back of the head of Chase Allen. They go, "No, we didn't know that." I said, "Do you know the time sequence of how long it took before Chase Allen was dead at the stop?" "No, we don't know that."
Yeah,
I said, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "Did you know the gun was planted?" I said, "Did you know the gun was planted by the police to save their collective asses?" "No, we don't know that." I said, "Well, what are you doing then? If I'm a guy with a camera by myself and you got Utah Cop Watch finding this stuff out," I said, "what good are you guys? You're worthless.
Yeah.
All you do is say this crap they want you to say, because you want if it bleeds, it leads, and if you don't, the police will not invite you to the cop-splaining, doctored up, bull crap videos that they put out. It's all been tampered with. Jose, Utah Cop Watch, can tell you that. Every one of those videos are all tampered with. That's how, when Jose was taken and putting the main photographic view back where it was supposed to be, he found out that there was an assassination guy, which was Kyle Avery.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle Carey is his name, not Avery.
Whoa.
Kyle Carey is the assassin. And Justin Butcher rolled the window down so he could do the shot to the back of the head. That's terrible. What police department does that stuff?
Yeah, so from their own video, I was able to zoom into one of the officers and had his hand in the back, inside the back window when they were already shooting. So what was he doing? Was he shooting? I don't think he was trying to get a hold of a Chase.
No, it's a gun, because he's holding the door stop with one hand, bracing himself and putting the gun right to the back of his head.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then also there's parts that I caught when one officer is shooting and another officer's across from him trying to get away from him. It's like they were reckless. That cop's still there, look.
So then the other one that on my channel I bring out where you can see Chase's foot being pulled out of the vehicle. When you look at the cop-splaining one, they have on Taylor Jacobson where the gun's there right after they pull him out. That was all manipulated to make it look like the gun had been there, and it wasn't, because when they pull him out, I have 2 pictures that I take. They're still shots, and I took it through their bodies going in front of the body cameras, and it shows there's no gun there. They planted the gun. They are so guilty. That's a felony. And the other thing is this that you have to remember. Every officer that was there on site, to include Jeffrey Horn, who I gave a pass on because I didn't think he fired his gun, but Jeffrey...
Melissa, you could go to Utah Defender or go to my
your site,
my Utah Cop Watch, my videos, and you'll see a bunch of videos from Utah Defender when talking about the whole stuff. Go ahead, continue.
I forgot where I was at. The thing, I was going to say is, when you have a bank robber and you have 5 guys that are involved in robbing the bank, and one guy kills, let's say, the security guard, all 5 of those guys, even though they didn't pull the trigger, are culpable for murder. They're just as guilty as murder. Same thing with every police officer that showed up there, to include Jeffrey Horn, who was the 6th officer or 7th officer. They're all guilty of murder because Justin Butcher never saw a gun. And that's proved to you in that shot. I mean, hey, Chief, if you're listening, Eric Johnson, I want to thank you for that cop-splaining video, because what you did is you proved by the gun, explaining about the gun, that it was not where it was supposed to be or whatever, that there it is. You just hung all your officers in a felony for tampering with evidence, because they're all guilty of that.
Yeah.
They're all guilty, all of them. All those officers are guilty of murder. And the judge, this John Carroll Inchowski, is just as guilty as the rest of them, because he could have stopped all this by going to the police chief and saying, you know what, there's laws that they can do this stuff. Can you believe that? No, because you're too stupid to realize, idiot.
And what was the stuff that was going around about the FBI?
Oh, I don't know if I want to talk about that.
Yeah, talk about it.
Well, it'll be the first time I said anything about it.
Well,
we got a text, and the guy said that Eric Johnson, the chief of police, had told him that the FBI were involved in helping them plan what I call the murder of Chase Allen.
And there's a text, you say?
There's a text from an individual. So through my associates and doing things, I found out where the person lived, but the guy that sent the text is actually deceased. His wife's not, but there again, his son has the same name. So I don't know if it was from him or whatever. I don't really like talking about that, confirm, but it's in the mix now. Now they know. That's why we don't want the FBI, when I talk about it in my videos, we don't want the FBI involved in the investigation from Utah, because it's alleged that they assisted them in planning this murder of Chase Allen. And I'm alleging it. I'm not saying for fact.
Right.
I mean, there's so much here. It's just the tip of the iceberg, because when people looked at this, the majority of the people have said to me, I'm outraged. You got to be kidding me, because it's a license plate and a driver's license. And he was a nice person. He was being cordial, but the dumbass Justin Butcher didn't want to hear any of it. I mean, he just accelerated the whole stop.
Yeah.
He escalated it. I mean, he took his escalation training. Why are we wasting our money on these idiots? And hey, everybody listening, I got to tell you something else that's listening to YouTube Cop Watch channel. We need to get rid of qualified immunity, period. And we need to get rid of internal investigations done by police departments because they're all crap. All of them. They always whitewash everything.
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
Give us a 1 on the chat if you agree with that we need to get rid of internal affairs and police departments investigating these murders, or even their own police officers, that we should be sending, if you're innocent or you're guilty, they need to go to the grand jury. That's why we got grand jury. We don't need to have internal affairs whitewashing their own crap. In this case, because they saw the video and they never said anything about it. All those SOBs that are internal affairs investigating this, you guys are guilty. You're letting felonies happen. You're part of it. You're culpable. You should all be put in jail too. So if you agree with that, give us a 1 on the chat. We need to get rid of that. Everything to get out of our, you're going to lose. They're going to beat the hell out of it. And they always yell, what? Quit resisting, quit resisting. Do you know they're actually trained to yell that? So that if anybody's looking on, they go, oh, the police are doing their job. That guy's resisting, and they're not resisting.
It's a lot of cars coming. Whoa.
Sorry about that. We're going to let you go. Okay, hurry. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Messing up the line, my friend.
No, it looks like we got more people with us. So give us a 1 if you believe that, but that was for internal affairs, getting rid of them. The other one is qualified immunity. Why should we be paying for their mistakes? Give us a 1 if you agree with that. Give us a 2 if you're bold enough and you're a bootlicker. Give us a 2. And type your name next to your 2 so we can see who you are, so we can send you flowers. They wave back at you?
Yeah, we're getting a lot of waves from residents. They're coming out and waving.
Here's something else that cracked me up in my video. If you go to my channel on YouTube Defender, you're gonna find out.
There's cars coming, buddy.
That's okay. I'm gonna let them get out. I mean, when I wave them in, that means they can get in. They gotta look the other way. It's not my responsibility. So the other thing is, I don't know what I was gonna say, because someone said there's a car coming, buddy.
Yeah, you're letting everyone in.
I wish we'd go through the mall. But that's private property, so they could all get mad at us.
Yeah, so the one who yelled gun, people want to know their name.
Justin Butcher yelled gun. It wasn't the sergeant in the car, Taylor Jacobson. I mean, if you watch the video, it's very clear that Justin Butcher yelled gun. It's his voice. His dumbass voice, the idiot, the retard.
And again, the cops on their video, they're claiming that the sergeant that went inside the car
He
is
yelled
the
it
one.
after.
He never yelled.
Oh, I thought he yelled after.
At all.
Because he said there were 7 guns. Justin Butcher never saw a gun. All he saw was a holster. And the other thing too, think about this. Here you got police officers based on one officer yelling gun, gun, gun. They all start firing. They never saw a gun. They're guilty. Who in the hell does that crap?
Cops. That's who.
Yeah. They're not our friends. They're our enemies.
Together with the media, they're our enemies. Oh, man.
Yeah, see that sign right there, Davis Justice Center? It should be Davis Injustice Center.
Yeah. Why is my phone getting all crooked?
I don't know. You have to tell me. Are you sure?
Yeah, Jose, just by them seeing a gun in the car, that's all it takes for them to kill you. It's like, I'm a concealed carrier and I can't even carry my goddamn gun. How free are we in this country that we
That
can't?
makes all 85,000, that's the last figure I found, 85,000 Utahns have concealed carry permits. That means that if a police officer sees just your holster, he can yell gun, 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 and they can all blow you away.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous, just on that basis. That's why, just on that one point, they had no right to shoot him.
Not at all.
They're cowards. That's what it was. Justin Butcher is a coward. Or he wouldn't have yelled gun, gun, gun. He would have really looked at it. And really, if you want to know about it, the only person that should have shot at Chase Allen was Justin Butcher, since he had such a clear view of his gun, which he did not. Because when you look at it in the cop explaining by the chief, one of my videos, he has his right hand on his left arm, and the little wording in a square up to the upper left-hand corner of that cop explaining picture, it says right hand going for the holster. Bull crap. And there was no gun in the holster. The seatbelt come across where the gun had been.
Stephanie Clark in Sacramento holding a self yelled gun and shots and shoots Stephanie in the back. Wow.
Are you kidding? On it, requesting officers and request the dispatch calls to their dispatch and reporting on that, because we found out that there was 4 dispatch. I think when you watch the video there's only one, and Justice goes, send me a few. How do you get 6 police officers besides himself at a traffic stop? And who ever heard of having 6 police officers show up for a traffic stop? Are you kidding me? It's ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. It's and protocol, for you guys that don't know, the sergeant should have yelled gun, 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 and that's why Jose says, oh, they said the sergeant yelled gun, gun, gun. Well, that's protocol. And for Justin Butcher, no, if you really watch the tapes, you'll find out Justin Butcher did that. And that's against protocol, yelling gun, gun, gun. And so what does everybody else do? They just take their gun out and start shooting it at whatever the hell they think they were shooting at. And the reason why the guy inside the car calls it is because his butt's in harm's way. And they sure backed out of that car quick.
Yeah, but the sergeant didn't see the gun. He didn't see no gun. All right, really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me on this drive, showing the support for the Allen family. There's a lot more than what the media is saying.
Well, before you turn that off to your viewers, I want to say one more thing. Everybody, I don't care where you live, this is something we all have to start doing. Right? All you got to do is Google, say, who is the Attorney General of Utah? Okay? That's all you have to do. And then get the address, and then write their sorry asses. And write the police chief. Tell them, hey, you're a turd. You should be in jail, And then the same thing with the mayor. Find out who the mayor is. Say, you're turds. You need to fire these people. And yet they have the chief down here at the Farmington Police Department. He's still there. He probably orchestrated this, and he probably gave them their marching orders to go kill this kid. Yeah. Because what you don't know is there was a confrontation between Diane Chase And the day that she got a ticket, her husband gets a ticket that day. You tell me if everybody wasn't after the family.
Yep. All right. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. See you guys in the next one. Love you all. Stay safe.
Is your window up or down?
Should be up. You want to?
Man, I'd like the way you part your hair. Oh, I gotta turn my blinkers off.
Let's take a look at the mountains really quick. Brandon, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Diane, thank you. Much love and to you and your family. And my prayers will always be with you. Thank you for tuning in, and